What's going on, my beautiful people out there in the fragrance world? Welcome to PRScents. My name's Jose. So, I was trying to think of what to do for you guys, and everybody's got their top 10 list, the top this, the top that. But I was trying to think of what to kind of a nice theme for you guys. And since Christmas is coming, I figured I would do one, like ideas. There's, I think, 12 in here. Ideas of Christmas gifts that you could get yourself or get somebody else that you know and love. And they're not very expensive, and they're very, very good. So if you guys are interested to know what 12 they are, stick around. I'll see you in a second. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, so like I said, 12, I think it's 12 fragrances that make really good gifts for this Christmas. I actually did this video before and I published it. And I like to play music in the background, not so that you can hear it, but more so that I can hear it. It gets me in the mood. I listen to a lot of Amapiano, and I guess this time, because I put it normally really low, and I guess this time YouTube heard it, and they didn't hit me with a, 3 strikes and you're out thing, but they did say you're gonna have to share your revenue with that artist. So I deleted that whole thing, and that's why I'm redoing it now. So for you guys that watch the video and then you're coming in to see this new video and it's the same video, I apologize. It's just that I don't want to get a strike. I want to stay out here. So that was the thing. But more important things. These are, like I said, 11 or 12 fragrances that are all Jose coffee worthy. They're very, very good. Trust me. Anyway, the first one that I have here is this one. Everybody knows about this. You guys probably know about this. This makes a beautiful gift because the presentation, the box, everything it comes in is beautiful, and you don't spend that much money. And it is by Lattafa, and it is Kamra Kawa. Now, Kamra Kawa came out after Kamra came out. And Kamra, for those of you that live under a rock, is inspired by Killian's Angel Share. And I say it's not a clone, it's inspired by. They took Killian's Angel Share and then they did their own thing with it. They made it sweeter. It's just a really, really good fragrance. Then, I don't know, 6 months or a year later, they came out with Kawa. And Kawa stands for coffee. And that's what they did. They took Kamra and they added coffee to it. And the weird thing is, when you first spray Kamra Kawa, you smell Kamra. That's what you smell. About a minute in, as it starts to dry down, 2 minutes in, you start to get that roasted coffee scent, and it's beautiful. Really, really nice. So you get like this salted caramel coffee feel from it, and I think that it makes it a little bit more masculine for some reason or another. So both of them are beautiful. If you own one, do you have to have the other? Not so much, but you do you. But if I had to choose between Kamra and Kamra Kawa, I would probably choose Kawa more, because I like that bit of masculinity that the coffee brings, to the table. So it really, really nice. Makes a great present, and makes a great presentation. So Kamra Kawa is number 1. Next. Now, this one needs no introduction. This one is, here you go. Lattafa Assad. Lattafa Assad is inspired by Sauvage Elixir. And this is a hype beast. This thing has been around for probably 2 years, I think, 2.5 years. And people still talk about this. That's how good it is. Really, really nice. Some people like the bottle. Some people hate the bottle. But this, if you like Sauvage, and if you've ever tried Sauvage Elixir, but you don't want to spend that money because it's expensive, get this. This on the web runs you less than $30. I've seen it for about $22, $25, and it is phenomenal. It's a beast. On your clothes, it'll last like 24 hours. And I think I like this more for evening wear, dressed up, party. You know, you're going to a party, you're going to a club. Really, really good to wear as well. Not so much of that the elixir part gives it a little bit more mature feel to it. But really, really good. This has got black pepper, tobacco, coffee, patchouli, iris. It's so, so good. Highly recommend it. Burlington is starting to sell it now. I've seen it a couple of times at Burlington, and I think Burlington charges you $29.99 for it. If you see it at Burlington, blind buy it, because this is excellent. It's a great, great fragrance. And if you don't like it for $29, just give it away as a present, or you know, whatever you want to do with it. But really, really good present. If you know somebody that likes freshies, that likes the, you know, Dior Sauvage, get them this because it's so, so good. Next. Now, one of my favorite, absolute favorites, so that's really off the trail as far as what you may be used to. If what you wear are things like you know, Nautica Voyage and Chrome and CK's, whatever it may be, you may not like this because it's a totally different scent. But if you want to start getting into like more heavier, more Middle Eastern kind of scents, this is a perfect one to do that with. And this is Shagaf Oud Azrak. Now, Shagaf Oud, they have a whole line of Shagaf Oud. They have a really pretty like turquoise bottle. They have this one. They have a gold bottle. And I know the turquoise bottle, it has something to do with vanilla, and I want to get that one. But this one is a inspired by version of Montal's Honey Oud, and this is beautiful, heavy, but just downright beautiful. This has got honey, oud, bourbon vanilla, cinnamon, amber, leather, patchouli. It's very earthy and it's very sweet. At the beginning, you get that oud, but as it starts to settle down, oh my God, it smells so good. So I definitely recommend Shagaf Oud Azrak by Swiss Arabian. Now, this is a recent acquisition of mine. By recent, I mean within 6 months I've got it. And this is by Maison Alhambra, which is Lattafa, and this is Afro Leather. Now, Afro Leather is a clone of Memo Paris African Leather. And this is, I'm surprised they haven't changed the bottle on this one, because if you look at Memo's African Leather, it looks a lot like this. This is a very, very nice leather fragrance. It's got cardamom, cumin, leather, patchouli, vetiver, oud. It's very animalic. It's very, very spicy. You get that leather and it feels warm and it smells sweet, but in a dark kind of way. So again, if you're not into dark fragrances, Middle Eastern fragrances yet, you may not like this. But if you are, this is a great way to go. And that is Maison Alhambra's Afro Leather. Now this one I was wearing for a few days to test it out when I first got it, which is literally, I kid you not, about 2.5 years ago. And then I put it away because I didn't care for it too much. But now it's been sitting and macerating for 2 years now. And I sprayed it the other day and I was like, wow, this smells delicious. So I've been spraying it a lot since then. And I've gotten 2 compliments where I work about it. And this is Ana Abied White. Now, Ana Abied White is inspired by Xerjoff's Herba Pura. And it is just a beautiful, beautiful scent. More so when you let it sit and macerate for a while. Gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Potent. It lasts on me 4 to 6 hours. The sillage and the projection are really good. People will smell you, and I know that for a fact because I was with a friend of mine at his house, and he was across the room, and he says, damn, I smell you from here. And I didn't spray that much, but it is really gorgeous. This has got bergamot, orange, and you definitely smell some orange in there. Vanilla, pear, musk, and amber. So it's a little fruity. You get the pear as it starts to dry down, and it is just so beautiful. Yeah, this is one that I highly recommend. Ladies, you would love this. This is a really good one. If guys, if you have a girlfriend that you think might like it, this would make a great gift for her. So that's Ana Abied, which means I am white, and this is Ana Abied White. That's what it's called because they do have Ana Abied Rouge, which is a clone of Baccarat Rouge 540. And they have Ana Abied Leather. I don't know what that's a clone of, but I don't like that one. The leather in that one is this skanky, like horse leather kind of. It's just skanky, and I've had it for a long time, and I've tried every now and then to see if it's changed, and it hasn't. And my nose hasn't changed either because every time I put it on, I'm like, I don't like this one. But this one I love. So let's talk about the next one. Now, this one is another favorite of mine, and this is Lattafa. This should be just a Lattafa thing. Lattafa's Ishq al-Shuyuk Gold. And the reason it's marked gold is because they make another bottle exactly the same, but it's silver. I forget what that is inspired by. This is inspired by Rosendo Mateau number 5, but as it starts to dry down, you get a baby cat kind of feel. So if you like baby cat, and if you have, let's say, Nayel Queen, that's a baby cat, or if you have Rifacat, that's a baby cat clone as well, you'd know what this is maybe 5 minutes into the scent because it does smell a lot like baby cat. I've never smelled Mateau number 5, but I have smelled baby cat, and this smell to me, it smells like it. Now, the issue with this is that this is very strong. And when you first spray it, you get this rubber kind of fragrance. And a lot of people don't like that. But if you are patient and you let it sit, especially if it's been sitting on your shelf for several months, macerating, it turns into this beautiful scent. I've gotten compliments on this one as well. This is more of a mature fragrance, more of a night out, dinner kind of fragrance. And I would say, ladies, I don't know if you would like this. You probably would because once it starts smelling like baby cat, you probably would like that. But this is got leather. It's got, vanilla in it, amber, musk, caramel, saffron. And I wrote some notes. It has a very vanilla leatherness to it. It's sweet and creamy. Suede, metallic, rubbery saffron because it is a little spicy, dense, cozy, and powdery. And this costs between $27 and $37 versus Mateau number 5, which is about $170. So if you want to smell like a little like baby cat, this is a really good one, and that is by Lattafa, and it is Ishq al-Shuyuk Gold. Next, now a really beautiful fragrance that I really enjoy is this. This is by Lattafa as well, and this is Lattafa's Neshama Al Caprice. This is a clone of a discontinued fragrance, which is La Nuit de l'Homme Blue Electrique. And this is really gorgeous. The only issue I have with this is I don't find that it lasts on my skin as long as I'd like it to. But man, is it beautiful. It's got lemon in it, and you definitely smell the lemon. It's got patchouli, amber, cardamom, ginger, bergamot. It is a little citrusy. It's very unisex. So ladies, you have a girlfriend that you want to give this to, or you want to buy it for yourself, perfectly fine for that. Very versatile. So you can wear this throughout the year. It's got a little woodiness, a little citrus kind of feel to it, and powdery creamy. Really nice, and it's a little sweet. So if that sounds good to you, I would say you should try Lattafa's Al Neshama Caprice, because they also make Lattafa Al Neshama, and I forget what that one's a clone of, but I heard it's really good too. But I think Al Neshama is a clone of Paragon, and like I said, I don't have that one yet, but this is really good and well worth the money, which I think is less than $30. So go for it. Next. Now, another one that's inspired by a discontinued fragrance is by PRScents, and it is Milano Privé. Now, Milano Privé is supposed to be inspired by 1 Million Privé, which was discontinued a while back. And it is very, very nice. I don't find that it lasts on my skin as long as I'd like it to. I get maybe 4 hours out of it. But it's really a beautiful scent. You get cinnamon, blood orange, and the orange definitely comes out. You get tobacco, but a mild tobacco, myrrh, tonka bean, and patchouli. It's about $30 for this one, but man, is it nice. It really, really is nice. And I'm hoping that the longer it sits on my shelf, that it will get a little stronger and last a little longer. I don't know if you guys that have it already, if you have the same experience with it, but it doesn't last as long as I like to. And I think it does become more of a skin scent fairly early, earlier than I would like as well. This is really, really nice. Cool weather, not super, super cold, but cool weather. And I think you could get away with it in the spring and summer as well. Just don't spray a lot of it. In the cooler weather, I would say, spray quite a bit because, like I said, on my skin, it doesn't last that long, but it's a beautiful, beautiful scent. And that is PRScents Milano Privé. Now, one that I absolutely love, guys, this is beautiful. This is the most expensive one in this list, and it is by Armaf, and it is Armaf Club de Nuit Peugeot 1. This is beautiful. This is inspired by fragrance, and it is inspired by Creed Absolute Aventus, and this is phenomenal. Now, it is expensive. It runs you about $1 a mil. And this is a 55, I think this is a 55 ml or 65 ml. I think it's 55 ml. And it runs you over $50. 55, I think, is what I paid for it. And, the bottle is very, very small. But man, is this nice. If you've ever smelled Creed Absolute Aventus, this is very, very close to it. And it just smells great. The longevity on this is good. The projection on it is good. Compliment factor is, over the top. You will get complimented when you wear this. Just don't wear a lot of it because it is very, very strong. But if you want to smell good, man, Peugeot 1 by Armaf is the way to go. It is so, so good. Next, I think I only have like 3 more to go. Now, another one that I really enjoy is Al Haramain's Detour Noir Intense. This is supposed to be a clone of Pegasus Exclusive, and it is very almond forward, although funny thing about this is it has no almond in it. If you have Craze by Armaf, this smells a lot like Craze. It's a beautiful scent. It's very creamy. You do get that almond scent in it as well. It's got things like pink pepper, heliotrope, bergamot, vanilla, amber, sandalwood, and oud. Really, really nice. Some people don't like the bottle. I love the bottle. I think it fits perfectly in my hand for spraying. And this probably will run you about $30. It's not that expensive. But man, is it a good one. Now, the longevity on it on my skin, not that great. I get, again, 4 to 6 hours. But God, 4 to 6 hours is, even if I get 4 hours out of it, I'm happy because where am I going to be for over 4 hours unless it's in my house? But if you like that almondy kind of scent, this is really, really good. This is a lot like Craze, but thicker. That's the best way I can explain it, but really, really nice. And it is Al Haramain Detour Noir Intense. Now, I've talked about this one, and I love this bottle. And this is by French Avenue, which is an offshoot of Fragrance World, and it is Spectre Wraith. And they also make Spectre Ghost, which is a clone of Nishane Ani, I believe it is. I need to get my hands on that one. But Spectre Wraith it's a killer. Like, this thing lasts on your skin a very long time. It is very buttery. That's the best way I can put it for you guys. This thing, it's not spicy. Oh, I love this scent. I really, really love this scent. This is supposed to be inspired by Black Phantom. And I always say, for some reason or another, it reminds me of like when Mom was making a cake and had the bowl with the vanilla, stuff in it. and the batter in it, and then she was finished and there was still a lot of vanilla batter in there, and she gave me a spoon and I would just eat it up. It takes me back to those days. That's how much I enjoy this. It's got things like coffee, rum, spices, sandalwood. This is really, really good. I would say more so for night wear. It's very good for cool weather. I think it's a little too thick for like a hot summer day, but in a cool weather night, this is beautiful, and it stays in the air for a long, long time. If you want to smell like a buttery kind of scent with a little rum in it, let me see what I have. It also has like a coffee cacao kind of feel to it, chocolate sweet. You definitely smell like a chocolatey kind of vibe to it. So like that butter, that chocolate. It's just good, guys. I would definitely get this, and it's not too expensive. I think I don't have a price for it. I would say this is worth it. If you like gourmandy kind of feel, this is a really nice one to get, and that's French Avenue's Spectre Wraith. Look at that bottle. That's insane. Now the last one to talk about, I just added this to this list. This was not on the original video, but this one is by Enfar London, and this is Smoky Wood. This is beautiful. This, when you first open up the presentation, I thought it was Camera, because it comes in an exact presentation like Camera does, the box with the little mirror behind it and everything, but this wowed me the second I put it on. This is a clone of Creed Absolute Aventus, but it also has a little twist, because it also has a little bit of a feel of Dior Sauvage Elixir in it as well. And it is very, very strong. This will last you a good, on me, a good 6 to 7 hours. Really, really potent. Definitely a night out kind of fragrance. Definitely a dinner or even hanging out with your buddies at a bar kind of fragrance. This will attract people because it smells so damn good. This has got things like caramel, oud, amber, moss, oak, and let me just... and some vetiver, some leather. Getting the notes for this one is really difficult, but oh my God, it is so, so good. I just love this DNA. I recommend it highly. The best place to get this and not spend a lot of money on it is Amazon. Amazon has it for $38, and that's the cheapest you're gonna get if you find it, and if it's still on Amazon. Really, really gorgeous. The bottle is beautiful. It's got this top is actual wood, and then it's got the metal plate there, and it's called Smoky Wood. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, $38 is what I spent on Amazon. So take my word for it. If you are a lover of Dior Sauvage Elixir or Creed Absolute Aventus, you will love this one. It's that good. I highly recommend it. Blind buy it, I'm telling you. So yeah, so that's, I think, 12 fragrances that I think would make really good presents either for you or for someone you love. They're not super expensive, but they're very, very good. I hope you liked this video. If you did, you know what to do. Please do me a favor and please like, because when you hit that like button, it ups my status in the YouTube algorithm world, and more people get to see my videos. Subscribe. Only about, what, 30% of you that watch this subscribe. Let's make it 40, guys, because I really need more subscribers. I am this close to 6,000 subscribers, which is really cool. And I, come into the PRScents family. So guys, as always, you guys know what to do. You make sure that you be safe, you be loved, and I will talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.